Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hey, I came across such an interesting interaction. Papa Penny and Gayton Mackenzie in one room. They are in the same portfolio most of sports, arts and culture. As much as Papa Penny has said some other things, but he has actually asked some interesting question. So he asked Gayton Mackenzie, what is going to be your legacy? What is going to be your legacy? I never thought I would have to choose between Papa Penny and Gayton Mackenzie. So he asked Gayton Mackenzie, what will be your legacy? People on the ground have got problems. Then he goes on and says, I think he was trying to say, he says he was part of corruption. I think he was trying to say, Ubaba Penubana, he has witnessed corruption. And he understands the dynamics behind, because he goes on and says, Ubana, for example, the people that are here in this committee, where are the ward councillors? Because he says he was a ward councillor for 14 years. I didn't realize that he's been, that's why he's got such a big following where he comes from. Because imagine if he's been a councillor for 14 years. So he says he's seen corruption. It has been happening in front of his eyes, and he is the evidence. And then he says that he thought he would never become a minister, but he sees that now he can be. Despite everything that he says, he has asked an important question, though, that Gayton answered, didn't really answer to the fullest. I'm also picking up when Gayton Mackenzie was answering. I'm going to play it for you guys, don't worry. When Gayton Mackenzie was answering, he says that he's emailed or tried to speak to the Minister of Public Works, which is Gayton Mackenzie, 14 times, and there hasn't been any reply. And now he's done, yeah. He's not going to reach out again because he does not reply. There's nothing that he can do. Then he goes on and says maybe he should speak to the president, or he should involve the president because he doesn't know what to do. My thing is, if the minister is not answering you, the same way that he posts things, and says, this is what I've done, he can post there on his account on Twitter and say, the Minister of Public Works is not answering me. I demand an answer. You can't say, the minister, there's nothing I can do. I don't think that's right. When he says there's nothing I can do, okay? That's what Gayton Mackenzie says. And then on the legacy side, he says, I'll make sure that I have a legacy before I'm reshuffled. I wonder what legacy will that be? Anyway, guys, let me let you guys watch for yourself and let me know what you think. It's such an interesting dynamic. As I said, I've never thought I'll see a day where I have to choose between what is said by Upapa Penny and what is said by Gayton Mackenzie. I don't know. I'm leaning towards Upapa Penny, but I don't know. I don't know, Shem. Guys, listen for yourself and let me know what you think. It's crazy. This is not even the bare minimum. I think, Nyani, when we are getting ministers, we should do better, man. We should do better when it comes to the qualification. It should not only just depend on the votes. We should really do better. These are our representatives. And the quality right now, it's not giving. Anyway, let's watch.
I thought I want to be minister one day, but I can't be. Because once you are a minister, you are an investigator, you are a police, you are everything. Dragging someone to not do service delivery because of the cases and cases and cases. Do you know how many cases that we have in South Africa? Millions, all departments. Minister, these things of cases, you leave this department without doing nothing. Because focusing problem when people suffering down there. What is going to be your legacy? Huh? Because people drag everything down because of the problem. We won't finish a problem. We're born with the problems. It's only to set, the system of giving away the tenders. That's it. But this problem is going to drag us because like some of the things, we are personal in the things that is happening. Is a millions problems. We can't solve it. Can you solve the problem of apartheid? Because we never have even a little eye, even a finger. Can you go back, you arrest everyone? Then to focus in the future. Because these things is just a game. It's a game what we are here for. Sarah Batman's 243 million. It's not done, but this is 15 million. Our honorable, they say, how much are you spending for CIFSA, for investigation? It's going to be another 5 million. Now we are losing 20 million. 10 million, we are losing another 25 million. How many cases that you win, department, SIU? How many do you win in the cases like this? Can you take these things, we put it in the right manner, but we'll focus in service delivery. Let's go out there and fix it. Because, Minister, you are going to be end without legacy, without pointing something that is this is me. I was in the local municipality for 14 years as a councillor. I know what is the problems of corruption. I know, without reading, because I was inside of corruption. I was inside of the corruption because once you're a ward councillor, you are the monks of the corruption because things happen in front of your eyes. You see? I know I can read everything without writing. I'm the weakness. How you are providing these tenders to the people. I know. You cannot end those things until you change the system of this country. We'll fight amongst ourselves. Where's the white people here? Nothing. We are all Nyaman here. We're all blacks here. Eh? Can you get a system to protect our structure, everything for the community? Can you get a new system? How to fix it? And uniting ourselves. Social cohesion is more important in this country. Because these things dividing us. If in these things someone was involved in eating, there was no case. I'm at the part of CIFSA. I was a part of CIFSA. Not only me. Even the interim committee, that are no more in this. Many of them that was in this involved. This CIFSA is never just brought itself as like that. It was a channel how to bring CIFSA for South African sectors, music, everything. But the system was not good. The way they are putting things, it was not good. Plus bonus, Chair. Just a bonus. VAT. Can a house we think when the sun comes out, it comes for everyone. When the sun comes out, it comes of the good things and bad things. We focus too much on the bad things than to fix it. Sitting, wasting time, just because we want to grade the time, minister must end up like a useless. End of the day. Crying. That's corruption. We dream corruption. We talk corruption, not service delivery. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, honorable members. Be mindful, SIU is here.
Honorable Komani, you know the issue of Sarah Bartman. I'm one person that I have my pride. I've reached a stage as a Minister of Public Works where I'm not going to ask him anymore. My hands are tight. I've asked him more than 14 times, can we sort out this problem? I've asked him, I wrote letters to him. I said to him, all right, let us take over the project so we can fix it. Till today, I don't know, maybe you can tell me, Honorable Komani, what more can I do? Because we have given it over to Public Works. Monies has been corruptly paid out. But legislation stops us from intervening, other than me through the GNU trying to talk to the minister because we are allowed together there. I've had no success whatsoever. I've written him, I will never write him a message again. There's nothing I can do. I want the committee to know there's nothing more I can do other than approaching the president, which I intend to do maybe, or which I should be doing. Because it can't be. It just, I agree with you. And then, the legacy issue, no, trust me. I will have a legacy. We will have a legacy. We will not allow the wrongdoing of people to stop our legacy. Bona, we will have a legacy. That's what I can promise you. Before reshuffling, I will be able. We will be able to point out that we've done. You know, the president. On a lighter note, Chair, the president called me a few, I think a month or 2 months ago. And I was in a good mood. And I saw the president phoned me and I said, hello, President. He says, Minister Mackenzie, I'm just calling you on a reshuffling issue. I said, ow, so quickly. I've not even done. He says, no, I'm just involving the ANC is going to reshuffle. It was the Justice Minister and Housing. He says, courtesy, we always call in the spirit of the GNU all the leaders. I said, yeah, reshuffle them. Reshuffle them. But for that moment, I'm like, so quickly. I still have plans. And you mentioned also the issue of the DG. I think I have exhausted that issue. But let's talk about this issue that is headline news about the advert. You know, Honorable Gabo, how many adverts has gone out and said only black males should apply for this job? I've never seen you say anything about that. But the moment the advert goes out and he says, we want colored males, colored Indian males, it becomes a story. In the department that I lead, and I want to give you the stats, so I don't talk something that I don't know, so I wrote it down, even this morning. You have 531 African people. You have 32 white people. You have 19 coloreds. And you have 4 Indians. My political career, the party I started on that basis for the exclusion of minority people. I can't now, as a minister, say nothing about the very things that was the birth of the reason why I entered politics. We are not saying, if I came into this department and there was 4 black males or 4 African males, I would have raised the alarm. The demographics of this country, there's more African males, so it should speak to the fact that there should be more African males. But it can't be where you have less than 10% being shared by all the other races. It can't be. And 90%. We have to fix that. And fixing that is going to require of us sometimes to make the hard choices. It's not easy, particularly as a colored male, to stand up and say something like that. But that is just the last example. I came here and I fought for white people also the last time, for the inclusion in the pencil board, in this very same committee. And in the party I belong to, I can tell you, when they deployed the deployment committee, and I saw that our parliamentarians are only colored people, I was the one that said, no ways, you got to change that, and we withdrew some. The same in the city of Cape Town. So I'm just want to clear that issue, that it's not an issue of race, it's just an issue of trying to do the right thing. So, Honorable Liam.
So you guys have heard for yourself. Let's meet in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you don't know who I am, my name is Isabella Pelwana. This is Simple Politics. This is where we discuss and share perspective on everything that has to do with politics. Let me know what you think, because Sana, I think I take back I said I was leaning towards Papa Pen. I think I'm taking that back now. I don't know who I'm leaning towards. Tell me, who are you leaning towards? Papa Penny or Gayton Mackenzie? Let me know in the comment section. Aluta continua, guys. The struggle continues always. I'll see you on the next one.